I don't know. Is it?
Is it?
I don't see any lights.
I broke his wing. But I'm sorry.
It's okay. We will.
Can we glue them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Put the green lights. There he is. Oh, and I broke his wingy.
It's not wingy. Oh yeah, we were talking about wingy too.
Okay, so that'll be all stuff that you can put into the burrito.
Okay.
After.
After.
And see. Okay. Welcome to episode 5 of Too Many Squirrels. I'm excited to be here.
Me too.
I get to hang out with Stephanie
In the basement
because we live in the Commonwealth of Virginia and it's not that hot out, but all the bugs have.
It's humid.
Yeah, it's buggy.
It's humid and it's very buggy. I had
Yes.
problems and Skin So Soft did not take care of it last night.
Well, I got all the marks to show the bugs.
Well, I've got them on my legs. Yeah.
We are 2 Gen X colleagues turned friends.
Yes.
Who bonded over chaos and crafts. Every 2 weeks we bring one of our creative projects, or 12, or it depends, and then we get distracted by a variety of topics. Like we already got, this was the intro, we already got distracted, but we always come back to the point, which is something interesting about crafts and or history or something
related to crafts.
Yeah, it's always they're always interconnected.
Crafting, yes. We talk about the differences between craft and art a couple episodes back.
Yeah.
But I did have an epiphany while I was cleaning up. Because we're
your
back in the basement. Last
Yeah.
time we were outside, they're hot with the chickens. The chickens are cool. I mean, maybe not literally, but they've been iced. They're fine. We are the Wayne and Garth of the crafting world. Excellent! Okay, sorry. I just had that epiphany because we're in my basement.
Well, and we're different. Like Wayne and Garth are a little different.
Are you Garth and I'm Wayne?
I don't know.
I think the hair alone.
I lost too many brain cells.
I think the hair alone. Right? Because Garth is a blonde.
Stephanie hasn't met a craft yet she doesn't like.
I don't.
Did I press go?
I don't know.
We are timing. Go. We have a new mic. Everything's wrong. I broke a thing. You'll see it in the blooper reel. I'm mostly a knitter, and today we are discussing some of our things that are ugly.
Ugly.
In a broad description of what ugly means.
Yes.
But we also have a giveaway because this is our 5th episode, and 5 is going to be our number now because I randomly chose it. Yeah, that's
jazz
10.
Hands.
That's 10.
Yeah, but it's 5 and 5.
It's half a jazz hands. Yeah.
Okay.
But we have one giveaway from Stephanie and one giveaway from Alex.
Indeed.
And our theme is about like where we get ideas, and sometimes things don't work out, and that's been kind of an overarching theme for the last 5 episodes because we're not perfect.
Oh, far from it. But we learn from our things, now, even if we learn we don't like it.
Yeah. Well,
that was last episode when you're just like frog it.
Yes, we had a frog it. We had a frog it episode.
It wasn't Friday, or was it a Friday? Was it Frog It Friday? I remember that conversation.
That was because I posted something as FO Friday.
Yes.
But that was finished object. Finished object.
And I was just like, oh, it's Frog Off Friday.
Yeah. F words. 4-letter F words.
I love them.
Yeah, we do. And we also talked about sci-fi and fantasy F words. They're not all 4 letters, but that's
true. We did.
I found some great links that I posted in whichever video that was. Who knows?
I did use Frel the other day.
Did you?
Yeah. Anyway, when I sit there and talk to myself at work.
We are Too Many Squirrels. Obviously, you can see why we're squirrels.
Squirrels back there.
We got our squirrels in the back. And we do, like we said, crafts and chaos. We like to talk about our crafts. And today's theme is really, how do you get your ideas? So Stephanie, how do you get your ideas?
Well, sometimes I see things, and not mostly.
Do you see dead people?
No, not today. Maybe tomorrow. Um, I like I always like the Pinterest, right? And everybody, and it's gotten very commercial, I know. But that's where it really kind of started electronically, was on the Pinterest,
Yeah.
because before you go to a craft show, right, and you'd see something, you're like, I can do that, which is why my Insta handle is at Stephanie Can Do That,
Yes.
right? Yeah, Stephanie Can Do That. It used to be that way, and it was kind of half, and it was just whatever I could
Yeah.
dream up. But then I started seeing visuals, because apparently I'm a visual person, I'm a visual thinker, which kind of makes sense. That's a few episodes back too. If I see it and I'm like, I can do that. So thus the macrame in the back, right? My
Hmm.
cropiary. So with the advent of the TikTok, or with me getting on TikTok
I think
specifically,
it's now pronounced Tic Tac.
TikTok,
I'm kidding.
toe,
I'm
toe.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
Um,
being a very bad human.
it's okay. We accept all kinds. So TikTok, I has opened me up to a whole big wide world of crafters, and then it reinforces my obsessions, because the algorithm gets a hold of it, and it is all downhill
Yes.
from there. Because right now I've been looking at pyrography,
Far. You're
bar
working with far.
bar bar stick, um, because I thrifted a felt hat, a nice felt hat at Goodwill, and I'm like, hey, and they have classes. Where is those places? Wine and design type places in and around Central Virginia. They have hat burning classes.
Hat burnt. Oh,
That's what they call it. Pyrography,
but it's just hats.
yeah, it's just hats. I mean, I've done wood before. We've got some signs in the yard I did for our bird feeders. Yeah, it was COVID times. Um, so yeah, but I also see things. We've talked about it before. Um, the earrings with I see a piece of yarn and I see an earring and she sees a
Yeah.
piece of yarn. The earrings I have on today, I had
Yeah.
scrap
What are you wearing?
leather. So
Let's
I found scrap leather at Scrap RVA.
let's do the thing.
Let's do the thing. And I was just like, what am I going to do with this leather? And I happen to be sitting there. I can't see what you're seeing, but you're cool. Um, and I'm like, hey, that chain looks kind of neat. Let's just kind of put that in there and figure that out, because I've seen earrings like that before. So it doesn't always readily come to me, but that's why I hoard a little bit, a lot, maybe. Is because eventually I'm going to use it for something. So yeah, very, very, very visual. And one of the things that come across my to get into like some works in progress ish
Well,
related. No, are we not there yet?
no. I wanted to say before we go on to your works in progress, one of the funny things about your algorithm is because we're doing things together, you're breaking my algorithm because now I'm getting these weird. Did you see the gothic phone holder that I sent you?
Yes.
Oh, this woman made. I did not know that there is paper mache clay.
I
That's what
have
she was
some.
using. Yeah, I didn't know this existed.
I have some
Of
somewhere.
course you do.
I'm
But
making fairy houses out
yeah,
of jars.
yeah, this woman took cardboard and made like a little gothic cathedral and then put a box around it and put all this clay and painted it. And I was like, oh, that's so up
Stephanie.
Stephanie's
Yeah, we
alley
called it all.
because we like a little dark. We got a little
More than
darkness.
a little.
Yeah, but
More than a little.
now those things are popping up. Did you ever look at the video I sent you of the woman who does little miniatures? Or did I
I
forget to
think
send
so.
it to you?
Or you might have forgotten to send me that one. I have
That's
not crossed over into the knitting. Uh, I don't know if it's just a strong anti-knitting vibe that I give off. I don't really I do get a lot of embroidery types of
oh, there's
things.
some beautiful embroidery out there now
Um, I am
with
not
four letter F words.
with 4 letter, and I am not embroider. Like, I don't like embroidering. I don't. I
But
used to do it.
you use embroidery hoops though.
Well,
That's
yeah, or just simple cross stitch, which I don't remember if they're the same. But that was one of the things that we wanted to learn. My sister and I both, when my mom used to do it way back in the day, um, and I came to hate it because it was little tiny and you had to be so precise, and I don't do that well. Anyway, so
so you get lots of ideas off of TikTok.
I get lots of ideas off of TikTok, Pinterest, and sometimes it's just the things that happen to get. One of the ways I built up all my glass stock when I didn't really have the money to buy it was on Etsy. Glass artists will sell off their cutoffs. Right. And
Smart.
right, for circle cutoffs. Let me see if I can locate one really quickly. Right, circle cutoffs. Just a piece of glass, and they're not going to use it for anything because they already took the circle they made and made something pretty out of it. And I'm just like, what does that look like? It looks like a fish, right?
Oh, I get it.
It looks like
I
a
didn't
fish.
get it earlier because he was the other direction.
Well, he's flat, right?
Yeah.
He looks a little weird with his one eye, but it's a fish, right? And I was just like, oh, I don't know if that's exactly the way the fish should be. If he should have some
There's some
things.
abstract.
It could be a jellyfish, maybe.
Well, but also abstract.
So yeah, I got my fish. I don't have a hanger on him.
He's stealthy.
And then because I was thinking the thoughts in my head, the algorithm somehow picked that up, and there was a woman's video that I saw about what should you do with the cutoffs from your circles, and you make window spinnings.
Oh,
right?
To get that closer.
I don't have them completely finished yet, but to take them together, and I have various colors, and to smelt them together, so you can put it on a rotating. All I can think is fish hook thingy that rotates and lets it rotate free. And with a pretty sparkly in it, you can hang it out in the sun for some decoration. So yeah, now I'm
keep some bad things away from your chickens. We talked about our chickens last.
Oh, there's been a raccoon. Yeah. Did I tell you about the raccoon?
No, you had a raccoon?
Oh yeah, two. Well, twice there has been a raccoon. Caught him on the video.
He probably wants eggs. There
are no eggs yet. They aren't. They are right there.
He knows that chickens make eggs.
Well, we had cleaned out food, and it was moldy, and it was outside the coop, so we think that was really the thing. And then I went on a whole fortification of the empire.
So he was on trash. He was on trash panda mode.
Trash panda mode. But I fortified it, and I've only caught him on video one more time because I have the video in case something tries to eat them. Anyway, they should be laying any day now. If what the lady told us was true, right? That they were 2 to 3 months away from laying, and we have had them for a month and a half.
Check out episode 4 if you want to meet our chickens.
Yeah, because we were outside.
On the issue of chickens, is one of the chickens, did you rename it Wengy now, or is it still Wingy?
As my husband commented on Facebook, I think it was Facebook. The wood. So I spelled it W-I.
Well, first say you name one of your chickens after your husband's favorite wood.
Yes, a pretty wood that he has, and it's black and like an amber color. It's very pretty. It's called Wingy or Wingy.
We heard Wingy.
I heard Wingy, and that's the way he says it is Wingy. So I spelled it phonetically, as you do with anything you haven't actually seen. And it said W-I-N-G-E. And he watched me make the little shrinky dink name tag for the sign.
Yep.
And he did all of that, and he said nothing until he could do it publicly on the internets.
Because I made jokes about Wingy.
Yes.
And like, I mean,
yeah. And then he comes in funny. Just real dry in the comments, so like it's W-E-N-G-E.
So Wingy.
I still think it's Wingy. I'm sorry. I have not redone the little shrinky dink thing. I don't think I have to do it anywhere else, but the wood is the wood.
You can't move the goblin. He's got the microphone.
And a broken wing.
That's my fault. I broke that.
Take these broken wings and learn to fly.
Blackbird.
That one wasn't even where I was going. I was going to that song in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
But Blackbird is a better reference because Paul McCartney and
I would sing it, but then I would frighten everyone.
Well, anyway. Squirrel. So, we
were talking about glass.
We were talking about glass and things when you see them.
One of the other ugly things that has come up. So one of the things that we want to do and invite you to is a craft night. And that would be on the off weeks instead of, because we can only do this every 2 weeks. But we also would like to get together and do crafts. And we were thinking this would be a great opportunity to show how to take an idea from like a TikTok and execute it and then have fun with your friends. Because there's not enough joy in this world and we need more joy.
We do need more joy.
More joy.
And then you try it and you screw it up.
Yeah.
That'd be me.
So, but that's the point of us doing it first is you learn the lessons and then we can pass that on.
Did I.
Yeah. So if you're watching this and you think you want to do craft night, let us know. So, and this all started because you talked about this craft and I was like, I want to paint little things.
That's true.
A lot of things.
Because I bought, and when we were at Dabble in Manassas, I bought that thing of plaster of Paris.
Yes.
Come to find out, there's different kinds of plaster of Paris too. Who knew?
So how did you make these molds? These were her first attempt.
Yeah.
Let's see, and you can see there's some chips there.
There's a lot of chips, and it's a weird color.
I thought they'd be thinner.
Well, so it depends on your mold, right? And I happen to have some various molds that I have thrifted because I do something with glass. It's called freeze infuse, and I have talked about it before. That was a little deep, but I kept it anyway because it was Halloween. And I like ghosts, and it has bats and things like that.
Yeah,
yes, they can. So
it makes it a decorative item.
It does make it a decorative item. Yeah. So I was all excited because we were gonna have craft night like a couple of days later or something when we came up with the idea. So I'm like, ooh, I have to. And I was down here, and I was in a hurry because I am, and got the plaster of Paris out and read the directions on the back, little bitty.
See, now that's always a good start,
right? Well, it tells you how to mix it because I don't know what I'm doing.
Use your woman DNA. You know?
Yeah, so I had nice little tablecloth sitting out here, and I laid it all, but I had other stuff that I had been, because any flat surface is not safe. And was mixing it up. My daughter was down here talking to me, and I went on about the thing, and I had read, or so I thought, that it was 2 parts water to 1 part plaster.
Oh, I see a bad thing coming.
It was not that. And I had it, and then I was spilling it because I was pouring too fast because I didn't have the right poury kind of thing. And it was all over the floor and my shoes and the tablecloth. It comes out of tablecloth, by the way, when you wash it in the washer.
Especially if you use too much water in the plaster of Paris.
Well, but I emptied it. So then came the other messy part is I emptied all back in the thing. And I thought, well, I'm just going to keep scooping plaster of Paris in here until it gets right, like the right consistency.
It's not pancakes, woman. That's how I make pancakes.
Anyway, I don't like pancakes, so I'm okay. I mean, I like them, but I don't like them. Waffles are better, or French toast.
I love all these things, but gluten-free pancakes are the easiest to make.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah,
making waffles. Little Shrek moment there. So they came out, and they came out of the molds like this because I have thick molds, I have thin molds.
Shocking,
right? I have some penguin stuff. I have a lot of skulls. So they're all over there. That's why I keep looking. I'm like, well, we're gonna see, right? We're gonna see, and then I'm gonna see what happens. And I got them out of the mold after the requisite 24 hours, and they didn't come out of the mold very well, which is for the cracks. And then when I flipped them over, because of course they weren't nice and smooth, because I was pouring stupid, I could pretty much stick half my nail in there, and that's not supposed to happen.
Because they're supposed to be hard, so we can paint them.
They're supposed to be hard, and I did know I was supposed to seal them so that the paint would not in, right? Yeah. So I have some primer, spray paint, white primer. I'm like, okay, I'll do that, and that didn't help.
Oh boy!
So I tried a different color primer, just plain old primer, and that seemed to have helped a little bit. Plus, it's been a couple of weeks, so they've hardened up, but they are ugly. And so I made another batch, and they are so much better. I made them properly with the proper.
And we have the lessons learned for when we do the craft night.
Oh yes,
but we have to get through silly season because vacations are coming.
Oh, mine is too.
Yeah. Me
too. So yeah, I have a whole box of. I don't know what I can repurpose them into. Give them like casts or something.
You'll find something. I have no doubt.
I always do. Are we still on disasters? Because I have a notable one.
Go ahead. Have a disaster.
An ugly disaster. I don't know, but I haven't finished it yet because it's ugly. I know I keep using that word, but I had gotten right. We had done paint pours over the years. My family loves to get together and do mandatory family fun. They may not love it, but it's mandatory, so you got to go. We did paint pours.
Yeah, let me get that a little closer.
Okay. Well, and I had all these paint pours hanging about, and I thought, hey, I really like them. Where a few of my favorite artists have done in the fluid art world have painted over them and like pulled out things. So I had these little round sticky things.
So it's like the opposite when we were kids, when we did the crayons with the black over it, the black magic, and then you scrape off what you want. You're like doing it the opposite way.
Kind of. And I mean, I've seen some really pretty stuff. and I have a melted bottle from the kiln that I thought I'd put in here and make it look like there was something effervescing out.
Mm.
White was not the right color to use because it just looks kind of weird. Plus, I always, always put too much paint on things, so it got underneath my thing. So I had to go in with little markers and fill them in. And it is not just the, I have done a better one since, but white is not the background.
I also couldn't you like do an outline with some paint to give it a little bit more contrast?
These?
Yeah,
Probably.
like do like whoosh, whoosh.
I don't have the schmelty little bottle to put on here because it's clear so you can see the innards through it, right? So I thought, oh, that'll be cool. And I have one with melted flavoring bottles, McCormick's vanilla or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, choose your colors wisely. That's all I got to say.
I like the colors. It's just like
well, that I think that was one of Scott's paint pours, as a matter of fact.
Well, it's very autumn. I'm an autumn girl.
You're an autumn.
Okay, so that's something. Also, you had some successes.
Oh yeah, so I'm actually gifting Alex some of my successes. So
I'm gonna get up again.
You are?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna show it to the peoples.
Oh, okay. So the Glowforge has been mentioned. So I find subway tiles, and I had read, I think, a hack about reversing it and burning it onto the back of the subway tiles. So I had these. I made them to sell at the one and only craft show. One and only ever. Maybe not never, because I can't say that word. But it didn't do well. So Alex got kitties. She's a new cat mom.
I'm an old cat mom and a new cat mom.
That's true.
Yes.
So she gets those because I already have. I have that one on my desk.
You do have that one on your desk.
So yeah. So I'm like, hey, who else has cats? Alex has cats.
So.
Oh, and yeah, pencils? Some other things. Well, again, Glowforge types of things. I thought it would be really cool because to do all of these burned things into pencils, and I had a jig, right, where you put the pencils in, and those represent a couple of the failures because I never did get it right, and I was frustrated and running out of pencils, because my kids were still doing back to school stuff. Thankfully, they're not anymore. I couldn't
figure out why you had 2 pencils on the table.
But I had tried to put messages. I was putting encouraging messages in there, and then I was going to put rude ones in there for me. And I still might, but I never could get it right. So yes, all the things that you have to pay attention to when you're doing things. It's not just about the idea or the execution. Sometimes it's both of them together.
Yeah. Well, and that happens. And if you don't have a Glowforge, often your nearby library may have a maker lab that has a Glowforge, or there might be an independent maker kind of lab.
Yes.
Check it out.
I did get hooked at the library.
Yeah. Don't let your finances be the limit of your creativity.
Absolutely not.
You learn on the cheap stuff and borrow, beg, and steal, and then you save your pennies for something you really want to make that's special.
And not just the tech center at the library, right, where you go in and they've got the Glowforge and 3D printers and recording equipment, but you can, from the regular library branch, check out things.
Oh yeah,
video things, and there was a whole big list.
Even like garden toys and games.
Yeah. Libraries are the best thing ever.
Libraries are amazing. Yeah, we are definitely pro library.
Yes.
So thank you for my gift. I will display them with pride.
Good.
And as
they don't break as easy either.
Thank goodness, because I already broke one thing today.
It's okay. Poor Bob.
As if you've watched a past episode or you saw my Instagram, one of my cats recently passed away. My black cat Bryce, and our orange cat was verklempt. And we didn't know what to do, and so we went to the rescue place, the
SPCA in Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Yes.
Okay.
I went to that one. I just happened to be doing some chores down that way, so
yeah.
I thought, I'll just stop in. Plus,
you never just stop into one of those places.
Well, I have a friend who has a plaque there, and we have kind of a game going if I can figure out which one is his.
Oh.
And I checked out a lot of plaques, and so I got to figure out where the other set is.
And the kitty just happened to jump.
Well, and I also looked at dogs, but I didn't see any dogs that reached out to me, because my orange cat really needs kind of a coach, like run. He's on. He's 2 clicks from. Oh Lord, he coming. Um, my daughter took a picture of me holding him, and I can probably pull that up. Get her to send that to me. He's like all of me. He's a large mister. We got 2 kittens. One's black, and the other
Another
one is
boy.
gray. Yeah, gray and white, and we'll show you some videos.
So cute.
Yesterday was National Kitten Day.
It was also National French Fry Day.
I did not have any French fries.
I didn't either.
I'm trying to get my my health back and
Yeah,
eating Edie slopping.
it's hard to find good
Edie
French fries.
sloppy?
Edie sloppy.
Edie sloppy.
It's okay.
Edie sloppy.
Yes. None of that.
Sloppy eating because I am gluten free and I should be dairy free. So I've been trying to track my food because if you have to write down went to the candy dish 3 times at work, you're not going to do that.
That's
so
true.
Writing it down is shaming.
That's very true.
This is one area where I will allow the shaming.
But
it's
I don't like.
I have to do it because it's hurting me.
I know.
It's
I know.
very bad for me.
But as a fat person, like, I got decades of that crap, man. Let me tell you. But she is right. If you write it down and you show it to somebody else, you're like, oh.
And right now I'm just showing it to AI. I'm letting AI analyze because I can't have my phone at work for reasons. And so I can't use an app to put in my thing. So I'm just putting an Excel sheet and then I can throw it into AI and it told me some things like you're eating too much fruit and not enough vegetables. Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Because it's summer.
It's summer and I didn't eat at the candy dish. And so the AI is like, well, in that case, it's okay because you didn't go to the candy dish. I'm like, you know that's right. So the kittens' names are Finn and Jake because my daughter loves Adventure Time right now, and it fits them and their characters. But we also realized that. Did you ever watch Psych?
No.
Yeah, I love Psych. My daughter and I watch Psych, and I love Psych. And Finn is definitely Sean Spencer. He goes boneless. If you know, you know. And our black cat, not because he's black, but because he's more sensible and a little skittish. Like, no, let's not do that. That sounds like it's dangerous.
Risk averse.
Yes, he's risk averse. He's definitely Gus Burton. So, shout out to all you Psych fans. Another random thing. Usually it's a Firefly reference, but today it's going to be Psych. So I've decided is Finn S. Spencer and Jake G. Burton. That is their full names.
Okay, but you have nicknames for them too, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, Finn is also sometimes Death Wish. So one of the things that you read about when they say like how to get a kitten acclimated to your house is like keep them away from stairs and what is it?
Banisters. We have one over our foyer.
So I live in a townhouse with a loft.
Yeah.
Basically, this is your chance to live or not live. I'm sorry. There is no keeping them away from this. So, like, I'll come home and he'll be laying over the loft, like half his body, boneless body, is like laying over the loft. And he's just looking at me. And I'm like, no. And of course, Jake, the sensible one, is sitting on a pile of clothes going,
watching.
He's a moron.
I told you not to do this.
Yeah. You're an idiot.
Watch you screw up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. So we are already clocking. Yeah, we're yeah,
it happens.
Chatty,
I was very chatty. I love to talk about my stuff.
I know, and I do too. But I've got a couple side squirrel quests coming up. So we can only do this every 2 weeks because it's just hard for us to get together and do the timing. Life, work, crafting. Like you have to have some time for crafting. And the kittens are ruining my crafting time. They do not understand that the yarn is not for them. Oh. And they need to play a lot. So we're getting.
I was gonna say you play into that, but they are so cute.
I just want to eat their faces. We do not eat faces here.
We do not condone eating of cats.
No eating of cats.
Unlike Alf.
So
age reference.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Alf.
Yes.
Why are we here? What are we doing?
We're doing a podcast.
Yeah.
You're talking about yarn.
Oh, yeah, the cats. So
yarn.
Yeah. But the question of the day was how do you find your ideas? Yes. And so one of the things that I've mentioned several times in podcasts, and if you're a new knitter, you may not know that much about, I thought we could talk about that a little bit. And it is one of my ugly things.
Oh.
So
coincidentally.
So in contrast to kind of the TikTok, kind of auto-generated algorithm. I'm sure you search also, but like things
on occasion,
things come to you in Ravelry, I have to go search for what I want, and that's really different. And
It doesn't just pop up stuff or curate. They don't have like a.
they have a what's hot, but it's not an algorithm based on what I like. So they're going to see what you see.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you because they're just going to see it. It's going to be like magic. Let's see. That would be, and I'm sorry I'm looking down, but I can't do all the thing. Oh, look. Okay. Oh, look. That's an emotional support chicken.
Oh, emotional
Okay.
support chickens.
So when you go into Ravelry,
you got to hit the button.
no, I need to know how to operate the whole thing because I'm not doing well in life. Okay. So what you get, you can look for patterns. You can look for yarns. There's some old fashioned like
message boards.
Yes,
I do love a message board.
And sometimes our knit alongs are message boards because then you can post pictures and look at them. But some people are using Discord, so we're not that all
up with the times.
But my notebook is really great because what you can do when you find a pattern you like, you can put it in your notebook and you give it a favorite. That doesn't seem that shocking, right? Like you're like everything has favorites. Like PetSmart has favorites,
That's true.
They want you to buy things. What's really great is when you start a project, you just click projects and there's all your projects that you've inputted and you can connect to your favorites. And if you put your yarn in there, you're in the stash section, you can actually build your project from your stash and from the patterns that you've picked. So, you basically, what's great about the search function, and I'll have to go back to the main page, is not only do you just click patterns, let's see, this is, they'll have some things on the front. There's a search function that gives you like what's hot right now, and it'll give you like, these are basically the ones that are searched for quite a bit right now.
Okay.
But what's really great is that you can, the amount of things that you can filter it by.
Oh yeah.
So I
love some metadata.
Yeah, I can say I want a sweater with a raglan construction. I want it to be a free pattern. I want it to have pictures. I want it to use 3 different colors. I want it to be knitting, not crochet. I want this amount of ease. I want this gauge, this kind of yarn. Like the filtering is amazing. Things. Yeah. So it's a great site, and there have been some controversies. We've talked about other controversies before, but there have been some controversies around Ravelry. I don't care. It's the most amazing site we have. Nothing outstrips it right now, and it's free.
We like that F word.
Yeah.
That 4-letter F word.
That is the best 4-letter F word for the frugal girl. I know. That was an overstep. I
mean,
agree.
they're right there. Yeah, like they are that close.
Agreed. The funny thing that I find about Ravelry is people, like I've put up pictures of projects I've done. Here, let me make my hand all big. That's got to be really annoying. So,
sorry,
we're going. But I have done clips from either designers' pages or my pages for our video pleasure. But I want to give you an example, and they're going to see this as well.
Okay, so good. I'm glad.
This is all my projects, right?
Oh my.
Yeah, and I'm not good at taking the pictures. And the best thing about Ravelry is in your project, you can also leave notes. So like if you make a modification or if there's a problem with the pattern, like, pattern says do this, but that was wrong. It was a typo, do this. There's, you can be as helpful as you want to be in there. Didn't make gauge, these are all things that knitters know. And you're like, huh? What's a Swift? I love you.
I know. It's over there. It's over there.
That's kind of an ongoing joke. So I'm going to take an example of this is not a bad one for me. Like I have the hat and it's a beret called the Colette, and this is actually pretty good for me. But let's see. You just saw my feed. This is another woman who made the Colette, and look at her lovely pictures. She's got her sweaters hanging on hangers. The hangers.
Hunger Games?
Yeah. The hangers. She's got family members like in beautiful location. Look at,
okay, I don't know about a beautiful location that looks like a joint, a burger joint.
Well, that's got a
I met
part.
him.
Yeah, well, he's got a nice lamp coming out of his head.
Small little plug for something here, because I have similar problems, and Scott has similar problems with his cutting boards, taking good pictures of your art.
Yeah.
And this can be something we're talking about, but I want to put a plug in for the woman who taught me sculpture, Deb Balistieri, who owns Corgi Clay Arts Center. I'll get that right. Sorry, Deb.
It's we've talked about it before.
We have talked about it.
There's not that many Corgi Clay places.
That's true with corgis, and they're so cute. But one of the things that she has started doing is on the Skool app, Skool. And you can be a free member. You can be different tiers. They have lots and lots and lots and lots of different communities, all kinds of things. But she started doing this. But one of the, I believe, free courses that she has put on there is how to take better pictures of your stuff. So I will put a link certainly to the Skool app, but check that out because
I will pursue you to get the link.
Won't be pursued. You know where I live.
Yeah.
So yes. Anyway, just slight little.
But it's one of those things where like I've tried really hard to be a good community member and put all these things in, and then I think about showing it, and I'm like, ooh, that's really ugly. But this is where I get my ideas, and and where I show my craft, and I really should be better. So maybe I need to take the Skool app class.
Yes.
So here's another example. You remember one of our first episodes, I showed a jacket. I made the port jacket. Now here's me in my bathroom. There's some stuff on the counter. There's a whole lot more stuff that I just kind of shoved out of the way because I was like, nobody needs to see that. Yeah. But like my shower and all these things. And then here's me. Then I have this example of somebody else who made the port jacket.
Oh, and all of their
this
outdoors.
Is wait.
You need a tripod. You have a tripod.
Oh no, this is a bunch of different people's port jackets, because the nice thing with all the links is not only can you look at the designer's page, but then there's everybody who tags their design. There's a button on the designer's page that you can click projects for that design, and then you can see all these. Yeah,
okay, that's nice.
So like this woman with her port jacket in front of, I think that's a lake. Or a pool.
Picture.
Yeah, but she's just, she's showing the sweater and looking, and I am not that good.
Maybe it's not even her.
Poor Bob. His name's Bob.
That's Bob. Ed's over there.
Okay.
His little twin.
Well, we got mics and we're working on them. Hopefully this is recording. I will cry if we're not.
It seems to be.
So that's one of my issues, and I thought for my works in progress this week, I would show what I hinted to. I talked about last time that I started a top and a scarf.
Oh, yes.
And I'm just going to show them. They're in my Ravelry.
Okay. Is your Ravelry linked in the stuff?
It is not, Insta. But I am at Alex Cannot Count in Ravelry. Shocking. Okay.
Indeed.
So this is a little t-shirt. It is called the...
Remember the colors.
It's called the Molly Tee. And I had bought the yarn on sale, but before I bought the yarn on sale, again, going to themes that we've talked about, I looked to see if there's any patterns that worked well with the yarn that I liked. Okay. Instead of just saying, I'll buy a bunch of yarn that I may not be able to use all of. And this is a raglan tee, very similar to the little green sweater we started the episodes off with, where you just kind of expand it out over time. And it's coming out quite nicely. Here's the raglan increase. So it's actually making a sleeve at this point. I'm at the sleeve making part. And then I'll take this out. This is just to hold the stitches. It'll get some ribbing around the edge. It'll get a whole sleeve and some ribbing.
Whole sleeve and some ribbing.
So I've been working on that. The yarn is Echo Puno, and for one of my side squirrel quests. Oh, good Lord. For one of my side,
you do that. You talk. I'll do that. It's all good. Oh, super glue works, man. Okay, there we go.
Okay. For one of my side quests, I was going to go into a little bit more depth about my projects, like maybe a half an hour video, just like a mini episode.
Deep dive on the knitting.
Yeah, so that you can, we can talk about the travails. But I really like it. I can't wait to wear it. This was a part of my summer, try to find summer yarns, which is why I bought it. So I'm really enjoying that.
And it's blue. I'm so excited. It's blue. I like that rust color with it.
Isn't that nice?
But you've got blue. You normally are not a blue.
No, and I like because the brown really, goes nice with it.
Is it brown?
It's a brown.
Okay.
What did you think it was?
Like a rust?
It's a rusty brown.
Okay.
It's definitely not a poopy brown. No I don't
poop.
look in the poopy browns.
No poop brown.
But I have a lot of extra of the brown, and this is the thing I was talking about last time where I couldn't find the off-white that I liked to go with it, so I bought some kind of like a ochre yellow.
Yes.
And now that I know how the stripes work, because I've never done stripes, I'm new to the garment.
You've never done strips, right? Stripes?
Not in this.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute.
I've done stripes in other things.
Okay.
But not for like a top, because I was concerned about like how it worked with the sleeves and everything. Now I know, and so like I'll do the 3-stripey at some point, because it works. Sometimes it gets cold.
It does.
So if I wear like some little linen pants in this, I won't need to have like a sweater on top.
That's fair.
And it'll still be cool enough that I can wear it to get in the car, because we live in the Commonwealth of heat
and humidity.
The other project I'm working on has also been referenced prior. If you remember that weird yellow color I had.
Yes.
And I think the episode had something like this.
Something like that, but it's a pretty mustard color.
We were talking about how I made a hat with a color like this, and it made me look like a mustard bottle. And I did not like that. Pretty and it's so when I went to Maryland Sheep and Wool, I bought some soft fuzzy stuff.
Oh, that's right.
And I don't
Sheep and Wool.
Yeah. That episode is great. If you did not watch the whole episode, you missed the sheep. Because we get warmed up. Like we're kind of slow to get going, and then
things start downhill from there.
And then the boring parts, I'm putting some editing in here, and I'm going to make this interesting.
Yes.
Not that we're boring. I don't think we're boring.
We're not boring.
But
we're a special taste.
So this is super fuzzy. It's got a little bit more
super fuzzy, and it matches so nice.
It matches, but also makes this yellow a little less yellow.
You think?
I think so. Here, I'm going to show the people.
I just like the fuzzies. They're pretty, or not pretty, tactile.
Yes, it's very soft.
Yeah, are you taking the whole thing?
I'm taking the whole thing. And so here you can see. This is you're going to see it in the video. You're going to see that's like a gold ochre color. And this is a yellow orangey. It's more in the warm. It's warmer. It's very warm. And then here's the final knitted fabric. You can see it's super fuzzy.
It is super fuzzy.
And this is a good example of how to use Ravelry, because when I finished my Ravelry, this pattern was supposed to be like a shawl with a big wide part, but I wanted a scarf. So I did the increase section and stopped. Like I stopped where I wanted it to stop to be wide enough, because I want it to be like a wrap around a couple times neck scarf.
Yes,
because it's soft.
Because you have those, yes.
So then I'm just going to do the middle section that has no increases just until I'm done. And the way the woman wrote the pattern is you do the increases, calculate how much yarn you've used by weight, then go until you get to the same amount at the end. So like if I use 20 grams, I go until I have 20 grams left.
Okay.
And it's a great pattern. It is so much fun. It's really interesting. The shirt, I'm in the point where I'm just doing stockinette all the way around. This says, some SSKs and knit two together and yarn overs. This is why there's going to be a mini episode, because she's like, slip, knit, slip, slip, knit. But we'll talk more about this on the mini episode. But how do you find your ideas?
Yeah.
For your crafts, like what generates them? Like some people look at Pinterest and then go to Ravelry to find a pattern. Yeah. Because they see something they like, or they go to a store and they see something they like, and then they go to Ravelry. Craft shows. Or they go to Reddit. Reddit. There's a knitting Reddit where people share a lot of things.
TikTok, right? YouTube, obviously.
How do you get ideas? Like we know what we do.
What do you guys do? Are we alone in our lives?
No,
we do things.
We have a new subscriber. We're almost to 20. Ooh. If we get 50 subscribers, we will do another giveaway after this one. Did we mention we were doing it? Yeah, we mentioned we're doing a giveaway. 50. Yes. And what I would like to do for the knitting giveaway, I don't know what you're going to do. We'll talk about that later. You got everything. I will we talked about knitting bags last time.
Oh, that's right.
And I had one of the wider ones. Well, this is one that I made out of leftovers from one of my bag making. So the inside fabric is different than the outside fabric.
Is it switchable?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is. Absolutely.
What's the word?
The only difference would be the strap would be on the inside.
What's the where you can they're interchangeable?
Reversible.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Reversible.
You're welcome. Words are hard.
So it's perimenopause. What?
So I started making these because the ones they sell are there's some things missing. This one is just right for like a pair of socks or a scarf. The bigger ones are good like for the t-shirt. But I wanted pockets in those. And
Pockets.
so I experimented. Yeah, I experimented with like just an insert pocket, and then I have a zipper pocket in one.
Okay.
You can see I tried putting rivets in this because I've seen a lot of bag makers put rivets in for knitters to put their yarn through. I hate it because if you get a knot, then you're stuck. But I thought maybe
it's a neat idea.
It is, and I thought maybe I could put my stitch markers on there, but really, I can just put a stitch marker on the
thing, yeah,
the rope,
drawstring.
So for the 50th, for the knitting giveaway, if we get 50 subscribers, I will make another set of bags, and I will do. I don't know how much fabric I have for the next one, but I could probably give away at least 2. But we need 50 subscribers to do that.
Hit that button.
Yeah.
Wherever, up, down, sideways,
yeah,
wherever it is.
You know what to do.
Or if you don't, look for the button that says subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe, like, do all the things.
But with an account, right? So you can only do that if
you have
an
to log
account.
in.
If you're just randomly coming across us, you have to sign into your account.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
It's not, but for some people,
if you have a Google,
it would be a big idea.
If you have a Gmail, it's not that hard because it's connected to your Gmail account.
That's true.
So yeah, so this is really my one of my favorite sock knitting bags. The reason I wanted a handle was I wanted to be able to carry it like if I was knitting around.
Knitting.
I don't know.
Wait, knitting around?
Knitting, walking around.
You walk and knit?
Sometimes.
Really?
This project I wouldn't though because I need to pay attention. But like a sock, we had a fire drill one day and I was working on my sock in the parking lot. Yeah. Oh,
missed that day.
And then I like to keep a sock in my car to work on when I'm waiting. I am not working on socks because next year is the year of the
sock.
Yeah. I'm going to get the sock squad.
This is the year of the garment.
This is the year of the garment. The top, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we're definitely sizing how much yarn that takes and all that exciting things. So,
yes.
Okay, let's see. Did we do all the things we wanted to do? The journey. We have gone on another journey.
We go on lots of journeys.
But figuring out how you want to get your ideas, fill them together. That is the journey. May be ugly.
Yeah. What'd you do with my class giveaway? I don't know where it went.
Oh, we haven't told them what to do to do
Well,
it.
I know, but I got to show off mine.
What'd you do? I haven't showed off mine either. This is not.
I thought that was the giveaway.
No, that's if we get 50 subscribers.
Oh,
this is the first ever giveaway from Too Many Squirrels.
Yes.
This
is just general.
Being the 5th episode. Remember 5?
5.
Yeah, see, this is our problem. We have no memory.
Even it's written down in your book. I'm over there looking too.
I know. But yeah, we're celebrating doing 5, and that we really like doing this. We have a good time. We've gotten some good feedback from folks who've watched the whole thing. Because the whole thing, it's a package.
We are a package deal.
There are 2 giveaways. I'll let you start with yours.
I gotta have it. What'd you do with it?
I'm bringing it over, woman.
I'm like, where's that?
Devil woman.
Okay, so I had a phase. Well, I still have a phase because I like them. But I was making out of my scraps little gnomes, and he is a magnet. Because I like magnets. I don't have as many magnetic spaces as I used to, but I do love him. So I am giving him away. Mostly because he turned out pretty cute. Some of them tragically did not. And this was because before I learned to cut like really, really good triangles. So yes, I'm giving him away. That's my giveaway.
He is a very good triangle. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well,
he's a very good triangle.
Are we going to do the words? Do we say that? So
yeah. So you have to put a word in the comments.
And you have to put gnome in the comments. First one, 5th one, first one.
No, just gnome.
Just put gnome.
Put gnome. And if you work it into some, like, we'd love to hear what you think of gnomes. Think of glass
If you
gnomes.
hate gnomes, I
If you
know
hate
somebody who
gnomes,
hates
yeah,
gnomes.
yeah.
But I don't like happy gnomes, and they can't say welcome. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lie. But if they are in some way, I got one that's drinking. I got one that's bent over and showing his butt. Right, like I've got.
This
the
is a no butt
Spino.
episode. Last episode was the all butt episode.
That's true. There was a lot.
Yeah,
of
we had a
butts.
lot of butts.
Okay. Anyway, yes,
Yes.
gnome in the comments.
But we'd love to hear something that you think about gnomes. You can just write the word gnome. If we have one gnome, you win the gnome. So this could
That's
be a
true.
very easy giveaway.
It very.
But if you know crafters and you send this to them and they subscribe, when we get 50, we're doing a bigger giveaway.
Bigger giveaway.
Yeah, because
there might be kits involved. Kits of things.
Ooh.
What?
Girl, she's a surprise. So my giveaway.
That's how I got the idea for the plaster. This woman packages them up. Anyway.
I'm the knitter. Now I'm going to crinkle. There's always the crinkling.
Why is
my giveaway is hand-dyed yarn.
Pretty, pretty.
So this came from a trunk show. The name of the yarn is Urban Girl Yarns. She's a Richmond, Virginia dyer.
We love local.
It's called Flirting with Danger.
Woo! We like that too.
I love a good yarn name.
We're risk adverse.
Smoke-free house. There are cats, but I keep my yarn separate. But if you're deathly allergic to cats,
maybe not.
Put the word yarn in and say deathly allergic to cats, and we'll find you something else if you
Absolutely.
win it. Yeah. But this is a fingering weight yarn, 480 yards. That's a little bit bigger than normal. You could make a ranunculus out of it.
A what?
90% superwash merino.
A ranunculus? Did you say a ranunculus?
Yes, we'll talk about the ranunculus.
Okay.
It's going to be.
Is that a flower?
Pants. Yes.
Okay.
It's also a knitting pattern.
Oh.
That you can make one, like a loosey one, out of one
hank.
One hank.
I remembered.
Good job. But the reason we're giving this one away is because she's a local dyer to Virginia, and it's beautiful. This is in my kind of fall range of colors. Yep, you see the yellow again, and I always have lots of oranges. But this could be yours if you put in your comments trunk show. And again, you could say something like you've never been to a trunk show, you've been to a trunk show, you don't know what a trunk show is, and we will respond. But yeah.
Oddly enough, I think I've been to a.
Yeah. Oh, and Urban Girl Yarns is run by Sheila Anderson. She has a real name. Apologies, like real name. But that's the way to enter. And then episode 6, we have a theme for that one. I forgot what it was already.
Send it in the book.
Oh, I know. We're going to do crafting about crafting.
Or
crafting for crafting.
Right.
Crafting to craft.
Crafting to craft tools.
We'll workshop
and additional things. Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be all about crafts that we make to do our crafts, basically.
Yes, I've got lots.
So that episode, we'll announce the winners.
Yes.
And then you'll need to let us know your address, and we will mail them to you. I'm a little slow on getting to the post office, but I will try harder for you.
I will make it pick it up on my porch because I like doing that. Who goes to the post office? Not me anymore.
Good on you, girl. Good on you.
Yeah, have them pick them up. You get a free account.
And then
I'm not going to post office.
To keep the yarn protected, it's still in its nice crinkly package. I'm an awful human.
You're not an awful human. I'm just having that thing with noise lately. Like, we're stimulated. It's been a thing. It's gotten worse. So.
Oh, well, it's also like a video thing because the crinkles pick up really.
See, like I get all.
Yeah. I think everybody does.
But it's worse than, well, not the crinkles per se. I have a cat that just got me through a wall. Anyway. Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Very much so.
We didn't say earlier, welcome to our channel, because everybody says, no, we didn't say that. But you know what? You are welcome here.
We need to come up with a standard and like a sign so we could read it. Because when I get extemporaneous, I get forgetful.
You know what? You'd have to actually remember to read the sign, so it's not going to help.
But I had notes right there.
I had notes. I had notes, woman. Yeah, exactly. So we are a little chaotic, but we came all the way around, didn't we?
Yes, we did. We came back.
We always come back. Yeah, that's why you have to watch the whole thing because
no one left behind.
Yeah, no more butts.
Oh, I do gotta go check on fluffy butts out there. Make sure they're all still fluffy.
The chickens.
The chickens. I went at them, and they were like, what just happened, because they like the birds, right? We talked about that last episode.
So the kittens like watching TV. Our old
Do you
cats.
leave the TV on for them during the day?
No,
Good.
I don't.
Good.
No, at night I put the radio on in the bathroom because they're sleeping in the bathroom because they have not figured out that it isn't playtime at 3 a.m. Yeah, so they it's a big bathroom. Don't worry.
I have adult cats.
They got toys. They got food. They got a box. They got all the things.
They have
want.
my pack and play too. The kitty.
Oh yeah. Oh, that pack and play has been great. But we'll talk about that. The old cats didn't ever watch TV. Could not convince them to watch a TV. Well, the two little kittens are watching the TV, so I'm like, I'll see if there's some cat TV on YouTube. Like birds and things.
Oh, I'm sure.
All three of them.
Fish.
So the whole point of getting
they play with the iPads,
yes,
try to get the fish.
Finn did that. Yeah. The whole point of getting the two kittens for Simba is because he doesn't know how to cat.
Oh.
He doesn't. He doesn't play unless he has a cat that knows how to play, and he's been playing more.
Good. Youth will do that.
He's still having a hard time like accepting them, so he does the he bites the neck, so he gets thrown out a lot. But he's learning. The other thing, he watched TV with them. He is 7 years old. He's never done that. Wow. So this is why we got in the kittens. But Bryce is not forgotten. I still miss him terribly. Yes. Rest in peace, Bryce. And you are welcome here, and we really appreciate you spending some time with us. So. You are awesome. You are enough, and we will see you for episode 6 and maybe a side squirrel quest if you're a knitter.
Maybe.
And then we'll get.
I might take the squirrel quest, and I'm not a knitter.
Well, you have to watch it because you're my person.
Okay, fine. Okay.
And then when we all get done with vacations, we'll do craft night.
Oh yeah, because vacation. Yeah. All right.
Have a great week.
Absolutely.
Actually, have a great 2 weeks.
Have a great time period.
Yeah, have a good summer. Stay cool.
Yes, please. And if you are cool, please send it a little our way. It's very humid here.
Say bye, Stephanie.
Bye, Stephanie.
Finn.